Hello everyone, it's Mike Blackburn here. I'm from Combined Building Supplies Cooperative, and today we're in Auckland. I happen to be with Oscar Searle. G'day mate, how are you?
How's things?
Very good, and the reason why it's really special that we're talking to Oscar today is that Oscar is CBS's 1000th shareholder.
Exciting.
So, now your dad's a shareholder as well, isn't he?
Yeah, he came on board about a year ago.
Okay.
Or maybe 2 years ago, and yeah, I thought the deals was too good to be true, so thought I'd jump on board, mate. Yeah.
Absolutely fair. So look, we're really pleased to have you part of the CBS family. And look, tell us a little bit about your business. What's the main thing that you do?
Yeah, a lot of coastal residential. We live out in Kako Bay in a coastal community out here, and so yeah, all of our work seems to be based out here, which is great, and yeah, nice rural kind of jobs, which suits us well, but quieter lifestyle. Yeah.
Absolutely fabulous, and of course we're here on site with Oscar today with a fabulous deck, and of course we've got an absolute fabulous location out here. So tell us a little bit about some of the suppliers that you're buying off at the moment.
Yeah, we've just kind of cracked into using Bunnings properly, and we are finding them very good pricing compared to our long-standing previous suppliers. We're still getting better deals with them, so
yes.
That's great. Yeah, just a box of screws $20 cheaper for a box of jib screws than I can get it at another supplier.
Wow, that's fabulous. Like that. Yeah. Look, and that's the whole reason why we set the co-op up in the first place, is that small guys really often struggle to compete against the larger guys, simply based on volume, and to sort of have so many of you guys telling us of all the special deals you get. Now you also mentioned 2 Degrees, so
yeah. No, so I talked to Ross from 2 Degrees, and he put a deal before me, and yeah, that was, I can't remember the numbers off the top of my head, but a lot cheaper than what I was paying for myself, and I got my wife on that as well, on the same deal, so yeah, that's working well for us. Good
as gold. And you also mentioned Noel Leemings.
Yeah, I haven't actually used it, but I saw the deal come through for a whole lot of higher stuff, and it's just a house lot worth of stuff, and I compared it to what the actual pricing was, and yeah, that was pretty good as well. So
fabulous.
Yeah, if you're in after a kitchen, it'd be a good deal. Yeah.
Excellent. Now, obviously here in Auckland, and of course across so many parts of the North Island, we've sort of had this terrible weather event. So you're sort of a reasonable way sort of out of Auckland, but what was the weather like here? Yeah,
so we missed that terrible stuff on the Friday night. We had compared to everything else, very minor flooding through our garage, but it's been horrible for everyone all over the country, and yeah, it's a long road out, that's for sure. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And so, do you know anyone that's been impacted by the weather?
Yeah, mainly know of a few people down the line. We lost one of our good mates in Gisborne for a few days, so that was a bit sketch. But yeah, we found him in the end, and he was all safe and sound, so that was good. Yeah.
Obviously, your dad's a shareholder in CBS, and he's been with us for a wee while now. What was the reason why he joined in the first place?
I think he just heard about you, and then we started looking at some of the deals we could be getting, and realised he's been building for 35 years or something, and he's had good pricing for a lot of the time, but I guess the market's getting more competitive, and he's missing out a little bit. So yeah, only once you start seeing the actual pricing come through that you realise that it is worthwhile. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So obviously you knew of CBS through your dad. Have you seen any of our other marketing, or?
Maybe I get it more because I've been involved in, been looking at it, but I get a lot on Facebook and stuff like that, yeah. And just on the building groups and stuff, a lot of guys are recommending it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, fabulous. And have you got any other mates that are shareholders?
No, I don't actually have too many chippy mates. Yeah, it's mainly more in the other subbies, but yeah. No, I don't actually have any other
That's
mates.
right. I've got a handful of brochures which I'll give you. You can be sort of our poster boy now to sort of give these things out, and how's that? So have you downloaded the Cash app?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, great. Okay, so obviously one of the new things that CBS has introduced is the Cash app. Have you found some advantages with using that?
Yeah, I have used it a few times. Generally, I do use just through it. We've got accounts in most of the places, so use it directly through the account. Yeah.
Yep. And of course, the idea of the Cash app is for those suppliers where you may not necessarily have a trade account, and I need something down the road right now. So it's just that ability to purchase.
Sure.
So we're also looking at adding quite a few additional sort of retail style suppliers, maybe a few more in the automotive space, and some more in the sort of the hospitality space as well. So that'll just improve your access to discounts across the board.
That's great. Yeah.